Okay, fantastic. No, 100%. I'll send it through to you later today. Listen, I really have to run. I need to go. I've got a show to run. Yeah, you too. You too. Take care. Bye. Oh, wow. Chris, we live, dude.
What? What?
We live.
What already? Oh, hi. We ready?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Okay, go play the intro video. Play the intro video.
No, you said you're going to do it.
No, you said you were going to.
Chris, we really need to work on this. This is the second show.
Just
go.
They won't notice.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the FBiz show with the wonderful Janine Lingenfelder from Jelani Sales. Hello. I like your ears.
Hi. And then this is, of course, Chris Kolbe from Live to Dream.
Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. I don't know why that almost Australian accent came through, but anyway, it's been a long week, I tell you. What a week. So to start off with the show, how funny was last week's show? So you and I are sitting, experimenting with the new Zoom immersive view. And from what we could see, we were sitting next to each other at a kitchen counter having an awesome chat. Little did we know that immersive view doesn't go out live like we see it. All the viewers got to see was a white background and us moving around like idiots and going, squirrel! We'll try that again. Hopefully Zoom, can you guys make it so that we can stream it with your awesome immersive view? We've marketed it for you and put it out there.
I'm on it. I'm already trying to get that done. Don't worry, Chris. I've got this.
See, you're on top of everything, aren't you?
I think so.
Right. So on the show today, we're going to have a little bit of fun. As we do, it's the FBiz show, as in fun business show. Where was your mind? What were you thinking? Huh? Mm-hmm.
Ask that question, Chris. Ask that question.
With continued professionalism, let me close my WhatsApp in the background so we don't get the sound coming through every 2 seconds. Other news, so we got that. I've got some marketing trends to share with you. Janine's got some surprises for us on the virtual assistant business field. And then we're chatting to a incredible individual who does design and development of things on the interwebs. Have you noticed there's this thing called the internet where we can like communicate with each other and do like
it's amazing.
Shows and watch videos and have websites and all of these.
It's like having a virtual assistant. You don't see them, but things happen.
I know, right?
Amazing.
How cool. Okay,
really
so
cool.
We're really on top of things today. And you know what? Today's a really big, exciting day. And that's why I'm on top form today. I'm so excited. I barely slept last night, like a little boy the day before going to the play park. I could have gone wrong with that one, actually. I saw the look on your face. Moving on. Tonight, it is the Global Online Speed Networking. We are so excited. It's a whole new event. We've been working like super hard in the background, getting things ready. And I tell you what, if you haven't registered yet, you haven't booked your ticket, I heard a little birdie tell me there's 1 or 2 seats left. So you don't want to miss out. There's a link down below.
Click it.
Go click. I'm a click. And register, get your ticket and join us tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's a different kind of vibe. It's a little bit more serious and professional, but yet fun at the same time. The show's just us buggering around, I guess. Being us, yeah, enjoying a Friday, having some jokes and fun. Wait, I've got to look the right way. That's the right way.
Yeah, you need to focus, Chris. You really need to focus.
I'm like a squirrel today. So I tell you what, I dare you to go and register today, right now. Go click on the link below.
There it is. Go do it. Don't be shy. It's just like 3 clicks and you're in.
Yeah. so just like do it. 3 clicks and you're in. Oh, I just caught it now. Wow.
Come back,
Chris is on. Yeah, no. Yeah, all right, I'm with you. Okay, so Global Online Speed Networking. See you there tonight, 6 p.m. GMT +2 till 8 p.m. GMT +2. We will see you there. If you're not there, you're missing out. Sorry for your can write us a sad letter or a note. I don't know.
But wait, Chris, there's one in September as well.
There is. So you could also book for that one. But join us tonight and the next one. Then it's a 2-for-1. Anyway, right, let's get into this. Janine, I have a question for you.
I'm listening.
Why did the can crusher quit his job?
Because he got canned?
Because it was so depressing. I've got a whole lot of those for today's show. There we go. Right into it. Away.
Okay, wait, Chris, wait. What did Mickey Mouse say when Minnie Mouse asked if he was listening?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I'm all ears. I've got a lot of those too.
I can hear the crickets from here. Okay, so let's get into it. Have you got some trends and some news from your industry to share with us this morning?
I actually do, which is really interesting because I just want to catch up in terms of, I don't think a lot of people know what a virtual assistant is. So before I tell you some trends around it, a virtual assistant is typically known as a VA and also a virtual office assistant. So the names is growing as the virtual assistant community is growing, which is fantastic. But it's generally a self-employed person that provides professional services like administrative services, technical services, creative, social media assistance, and working remotely from home. So that's really what a virtual assistant is. Now, the trend that's really, really high is social media for virtual assistants. You would think it's for every single thing, which is basically true. But the trends, it's quite amazing because 80% of marketers report that they allocate more assets to video, not just content, video. So the trend is social media plus video. Quite interesting.
That's a funny trend because I know a guy who's specializing in video content creation, production, and presenting for companies. Do you know who that could be?
Look where I'm going. Look at my eyes. And it's you, Chris. It's you. So tell us something on that.
Well, that's the whole point is you've got to be on video. And if you don't like being on video, I kind of do. And I like to think I'm pretty good at it. Don't you think so?
Debatable, but yeah, not bad.
So it's exactly that. That trend is there. You need those short, impactful, quick videos that get your message across quickly, and that's how you're going to grab attention. So it is an interesting trend, and it's good that you're talking about social media and those trends there, because some of the stuff that I'm going to be sharing, it always all seems to intertwine. Hey, they're all linked together. So like marketing people and marketing managers and agencies, have a chat with your virtual assistant and assistants and get them on board because exactly. Because you can work together to pull off cool things like this, like producing your video content that you need, or your social media, or staying on top of the trends. When we chat to RENE a little bit later from Craft Digital Design, one of the funny things is about staying on top of things, because things change every like 2 seconds. See, I did it again. So everything changes so quickly all the time, and you can't, as a person or a single business, just keep track of everything with changes in web development and cookies that are looking to be going and social media algorithms. I saw lots of people moaning about the new Instagram algorithm that's changing. Wait, should I do this one? Can I go a little left field? Like a little bit out there, like naughty out there.
It would be, the show wouldn't be the show without that, Chris. So do it.
So a funny trend I saw, there's this content site where people, mostly women of a attractive nature, present themselves with minimal to no clothing, and people pay a subscription for that channel. It's something about your fans and only for them. See how subtly I did that, right? evidently the company made an announcement 2 days ago. I actually just saw this in the news as I was scrolling through. Promise, it was just in the general news. But the UK company that runs it has agreed that they're going to ban all content that is of a explicit nudist nature. That's like, I don't know, that's a bit, I thought that was the whole reason it was designed. Like, that's like me being a marketing person and saying, okay, well, from now on, I won't be doing any marketing work. I will only be walking the dog outside. You know what I mean? It's like shooting your whole business model down. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but I think let's follow that and see where that goes. Maybe next week you have interesting information about that.
Follow up.
Yeah, follow up.
Okay, I'll go do my research. Just because you insisted, Janine.
Thanks, Chris. You're really, really awesome. I appreciate that.
Thank you. But the point that we're trying to eventually get to through our naughty conversation is that everything's intertwined. It's very difficult to stay on top of things. So work with your marketing person, your video content creation person, and then get somebody awesome like Janine here to help tie it all together and keep track of it, because she's kind of smart and keeps on top of everything, literally. Nothing falls through. Actually, hey, speaking of that, I'm teasing you about the on top of things. And yesterday, I don't know if you caught the Mo Malele show with Matthew.
Not all of it, but yes, go on.
So evidently it's Freelance Matthew. So if you need to find out more, Freelance Matthew, Freelance Matthew, Freelance Matthew. That's what I took from the interview. It's Freelance Matthew.
Freelance Matthew. Well, you know what? If you need to make sure that your name is out there, repetitiveness. That's it.
Exactly.
But there's one thing I actually want to say something now as well. You know, video marketing is no longer a trend. It's actually the reality of social media. So give Chris a call from Live to Dream and get your business name out there. That's just mic drop. Thanks, Chris. You're welcome.
It's true. If you're not doing it, and hey, you don't even have to hire me. You can find another person if you want to. But the reality is what you really need to do is have that video content going out there. There's actually affordable ways to do it and get creative. But make sure, otherwise you're going to be behind on things. Oh my word, squirrel. I forgot. I had a really good point and I completely forgot where I was going to go with that. Your kind words just knocked me to the one side. Wait. Let me gather my thoughts. Right. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So talking about video content and it being important, and the show yesterday, you know, this channel that you're watching this on, where we're having a little bit of fun, subscribe and watch all the videos that we're putting up there, because there's some amazing content. We've got guys doing financial advice. We've got personal coaches. We've got business coaches. We've got motivational talks. We've got raw motivation for entrepreneurs. We've got just amazing content on the channel, and it's free for you. All you have to do is just subscribe and tune in. You don't even have to watch our show every week. We'll just be here whether there's somebody watching or not, because we just like hanging out.
Yeah, you know, just the two of us.
You and I. Right, so can I get into my marketing trends? I got some cool ones.
Please
I'm going to be
do.
serious. I'm going to be sort of semi-serious for a bit, but I don't think anybody can take me seriously with my fireman hat on.
Nope.
Okay, so 6 trends to prepare for in 2022. So this is really cool because we're getting to the end of 2021 and we got to prep for 2022. Can you believe it? August already, almost done. Sure. Okay, so the future of events will be a hybrid. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the sooner you make peace with that, the better, and start planning for it. You're going to have to, there will be some in-person events, but each event will have to have an element of digital with it. So using things like virtual reality or augmented reality and bringing in that digital side will be imperative to make your events still do really well, because some people have decided, you know what, I actually kind of like this online digital thing and I don't want to go back into person. So you're going to have to do a hybrid to get the best of both worlds. content alignment will be more important than ever. So what they mean with that is obviously we always talk about in marketing, consistency is key, right? But this goes to like a whole new level where you need to align your PR, thought leadership, and SEO together. So you've got all your other elements in place. Now you've got to go out there that step further, be a thought leader in your industry, then get people to write about it and publish it online, and then incorporate that with your SEO. So if you don't know how to do that, we're going to be chatting to a guy I know. I'm pointing up because he's above me, but we'll be chatting to him a little bit later. And I think that's somebody who could help you out with that. Just saying, hashtag. Marketing companies will take more ownership. And I found this very interesting because it's a strategy I'm actually trying to implement at the moment. And what they're saying with that is instead of like having a marketing agency that you pay money to do things, like you can pay them a small hard cost for their time, but in fact, they're not charging the full rate where they're actually wanting to get shares in the company or the product that they're marketing to sell, because that way they get their passive income, which makes sense for everybody, but the incentive's there. So they actually have to follow through on sales and increased revenue to put the money in their pocket. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's very what we're doing. Again, nonprofits, engaging with nonprofit organizations are going to be a big part of your marketing plans. So gone are the days where you took your budget and you said, okay, we're going to allocate 10% to nonprofits and charities and just give them the money and move on. This goes to a whole new level. So yes, you still do your sponsorships and things, but then work with those nonprofits a lot closer. So using your company's resources to help them grow. So say you're, I don't know, specialist in sales, work with them and teach them and their staff how to increase their sales revenue or their network or things like that to help them grow. So that's taking like investing in nonprofits to a whole new level, which I think is so much better and so more beneficial to everyone. Okay, I'm almost done. 2 more to go. We're on number 5. AI, artificial intelligence, listen to this, will make influencer marketing easier and more results driven. So like you and I, we're trying to do this influencer thing. Basically, it's currently valued at $9.7 billion for 2022, right? For 2020. So it's expected to reach $15 billion in 2022. That's a whole lot of money.
Wow.
So long story short, you know me, I can just talk on forever, and I'm actually taking over again. Yeah, sorry, I'll be quick. But the trend is to get micro influencers on board because they're more authentic and connecting closer with people. So there's that. And then incorporating artificial intelligence with the process to automate things. And long story short, it's very complicated, but how it's going to work is that you'll only pay for the conversions and sales that those influencers produce. And then your return on investment is practically assured. So that's cool. So instead of just like doing normal, boring paid advertising, you pay the guys to do it. But unless you get that sales and conversion into the pocket at the end of the day, you don't have to, pay for it. You can have a look at the chat bar. Our producers on top of things. I think we've got some live people chatting to us. Say hi. Oh, and friendly, just a nice fun one. Dare Janine to do something. Hashtag just saying.
Chris, this is a live show.
And last one, number 6, we mentioned it last week about cookies, not the chocolate chip cookies kind, but the web cookies. So Google did that announcement saying it was going to end soon now, like this year, but it's been postponed until 2023. Big reason is that people are going like, I want my privacy and you can't have my details. Yet
don't touch me, it's mine.
Yeah, I don't want you to have my email address and contact number. And then they'll hop onto Facebook and say, contact me, here's my number in a public platform. Go figure. But that's why they want to get rid of those third-party cookies and tracking and privacy and all of those things. So that's going to slowly but surely be phased out. But either way, basically what they're saying is collect as much of the information as you can now while it's still around, and build your databases and collect as much data as you can before it gets cut off. And then what they're saying is in the meantime, develop other unique strategies and incentives for people to contact you, share their details with you, and keep them on your database. So yeah.
Exactly. You know what, Chris, it all comes down to being adaptable. You need to adapt.
Yes.
You can't just stay the same. You need to change. Transformation is the key to survival.
Exactly that. And innovation's born out of necessity. And it's necessity time?
Necessity time.
Something like that. I did that specially for Linda Dent because she likes the new words that I come up with and sends me a message. Chris, you made a new word. So I like doing that.
You can actually build a dictionary.
A dictionary.
Ooh.
I like that. That's
You're
good.
welcome. Let's work on that together.
Okay, so that's your marketing trends. I think that was pretty informative and useful and knowledgeable and stuff. And if you can't navigate it, chat to Janine and I, and we'll help you out. We'll sort you out, and we'll bring RENE in too because he's got the more technical stuff side.
Yeah,
of things.
can't wait for that. But
Exactly.
Listen, just another thought. Maybe those who are watching the show, if you want to know of certain trends, type it. Tell us what you'd like to hear, and we might just use it. I just said might. Hey, we can do what we want, but you know.
It's our show, and we'll do whatever we like. Thought Master says, super interesting take on the marketing incentives. It is very true. And Freelance Matthew says, Freelance Matthew. And our live viewers are growing. Yay. Well, say hi. And maybe if you've got a question for our web designer developer, you can pop it in the chat. We might ask him. And we don't vet the questions. We just ask them. So, we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. So before we chat to RENE, I think we're done. I think we can move on to chatting to him. Hey?
Yeah, I think so. But just a quick one. Hold on. I've got another joke. Can I tell it quickly, please? Can I?
Sure.
Can I?
Go. You can do it.
What kind of car does Mickey Mouse's girlfriend drive?
A Mini?
Well, you're 50% there, Chris. A minivan.
Well, Mickey Mouse is driving and riding the Mini. Wow. I have a question for you. Why did the donut maker retire?
Don't know.
He was fed up with the whole business.
Good one.
Okay, right. Okay, so we got RENE with us from Craft Digital Design. Good day, RENE. How are you?
Hi, Chris. Hi, Janine. Thank you for having me. It's awesome being here. I love the show.
Good. Did you have fun with all the unnecessary fun and jokes and highly professional show that we've got going on? I've got to look this way so looks like I'm looking at YouTube.
Well, that's why I'm here. Checked out the last week's show and I said, well, why not? It seems like fun. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Fantastic to have you here.
So welcome to the team. Don't tell the live viewers and people watching this, but every time we shout squirrel, you got to look for a squirrel. Okay.
I'll do that.
It's part of the thing. Okay. Right.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. There we go. Right. So RENE, you're from this company called Craft Digital Design. Interesting name. Tell us, what is Craft Digital Design?
So Craft Digital Design is a digital design company. We do web development, web hosting, graphic design, website migration, social media integration, and anything digital that you might need. Online shops. We're a small dedicated team with a passion for our customers. Customers always being the center of our business. And we have a passion for helping people to thrive online. So in a nutshell, that's basically what Craft Digital Design is.
So
I love that. Thrive online. Sorry,
Thrive
Chris.
online.
Sorry.
No, that's good. You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Oh, you never know.
Actually, jokes aside, we got some poets in the tribe as well. Maybe. Okay, I'll park that idea. So like a one-stop shop, and also if somebody's listening, they know they have to be on digital, but in digital platforms. But some of the words that you said don't make sense. Obviously, they can just contact you and you'll help them out and get them what they need.
Yeah, definitely. What we can do is my contact details are on my website. I think the link is down below. And they can just contact us and we'll sort out all those jargon that nobody understands or need to understand, because that's why we're there. So if there's anything website related that you don't understand, just give us a shout and we'll sort it out for you. We'll take the hassle out of that and you can concentrate on what you have to do to get your business growing.
Awesome. Janine, your turn to ask a question. I talk too much, so.
Yeah, you kind of do. I feel so left out. Anyway, so RENE, with your business, I want to find out, what specific graphics or features should be on a website?
So I think there should always be a very good designed, a well-designed logo, banner, and those type of things that really identify your brand. People need to recognize your brand. They need to recognize your business, not only by going to your website, but if they see it anywhere else. So I think, first of all, that is really, really important to have all those type of things on your site.
And Nastine's asking a quick question here. When starting a website, what is the most important factor to keep in mind?
I think the most important factor is to decide what the goal of your website is. So if it's online shop, or do you want to sell a product, or do you want just to advertise a product? Do you want to showcase your portfolio? So it all depends on, first of all, what your goal is and what you want to achieve by having a website. So that, I think that would always be a good starting point.
It's much like, don't just build it and they will come. You actually need to think things through and have a plan and a strategy and that.
So you're not. I think with the website, especially with the online platforms that's booming at the moment due to the pandemic, which is a good thing that turned out for us. But you need to realize that a website is not going to advertise itself. There's so many factors to take into consideration. With a brick and mortar shop, you'll have it out there, people will walk past and they'll buy from you. Unfortunately, with online shops, that's not going to happen. So it's so easy to do all those things for yourself. But if you don't know how to implement all the right elements, people are not going to find your shop. And if your search engine optimization and those things aren't right, you're going to have a struggle. So there's so many do-it-yourself platforms out there. But unfortunately, with a lot of those, people won't reach you because of the important stuff not being in place.
Which you take care of.
And that's what we do, is we take care of that for you so that you don't have to.
Okay, so I'm just flabbergasted with all the dares that's going on in this world. This chat box is exploding. Chris, you're very naughty. You're very naughty, my friend, but it's okay. It's okay. So I have another question for RENE. And the question would be, what's the funniest thing that you had to design? Whether it's now web or any other graphics that you had to do. What was the funniest thing that you had to do?
Oh, that's a fun one. Well, I've done some fair few of websites, and I think one of the most fun ones, not most difficult or scary one, I think, but it's a toy shop, which was quite fun. But yeah, unfortunately, luckily I haven't had any situations where I was in a situation where I had to build shops that was not fit for all audiences or anything like that. So I'm lucky to have that as far.
Well, I dare somebody to hire RENE to create something that would make him feel uncomfortable. I think that's a great day.
I think that's a great day as well.
Well, we're up for anything.
And that actually leads into my next question and something you were mentioning about do-it-yourself portals. So I had an incident. Long story short, I dabble in a little bit of web design myself for people when I really, really have to do it. I'd much prefer to get somebody else to do it. But long story short, I haven't done web development for like 2-3 months. Yesterday, I was in there and I know what I'm doing. My word, in the space of 2 months, everything's freaking changed again. I can't find the features that I wanted to find. And then I was just like, okay, So, by the way, Renee, you're getting a phone call from me. I'm going to be outsourcing some work to you because it took me 3 hours to do 2 small things. And I was just like, this is wasting my time and money. I must just get Renee in and help. But it is like that. And you obviously working in that industry, stay on top of things no matter how fast they keep changing.
Definitely, we have to. And there's so many updates constantly. The technology change, the software change. On WordPress, your plugins change constantly. And that's not only to make your site perform better, but it's also security issues. Because the last thing you would like is for your plugins and your software to be outdated, and you get some silly hacker on your website and divert your site to some of those sites that I haven't built yet.
I really hope somebody hires you to do a site like that. I'd love it. Janine, I've got one more question left for Renee. Do you have one more question left?
No, I think I'm listening. I'm taking in so everything that Renee is saying. I'm just a sponge today because, you can clearly hear that he's excellent in his job, and people get in contact with Renee from Craft Design. It's absolutely awesome. So yeah, go ahead with your question.
Okay, so, well, actually a good point there is actually you could contact all 3 of us because it's a whole big project, and one can work on the plan, one can work on the project management and the coordinating of everybody. And then we've got one who designs it and builds it and puts it out there, and then we maintain it and watch it for you. #subtle sell. But Renee, how does your process work? So I'm a business, I'm watching this, I'm like, I have this old bad website, I'm not getting traffic. I see Lucia's asked that, how do you get people to view your website? All of those things. The big thing is how does your process work? How do you work with people from first port of call and contact all the way through till they get what they need?
So what we do, Chris, is if somebody contacts us, we try to find out as much as we can about his business, see what they look and feel is like, what do they, like I mentioned earlier, what do they want to achieve by the website, and have a proper discovery call and see how we can help this customer build his brand. Then we go into the design phase where we make sure that all the designs are in place, the logos, we even help with the letterheads and email signatures and all those type of things. And well, going back to Lucia's question is how do you get people to see your website? A clickable signature on your email is one of them. You send emails every day, you send that link into the whole world, and people will click onto that to get onto your site. So there's one tip for Lucia to get people to see your website more. And then after the design phase, after everything has been signed off, we start with the development phase, and we make whatever the designers, our graphic designers, everybody make look pretty, we build it in the same way. And then we go into the testing phase, make sure everything is working. And after that, we got final sign off and make the site live and get your brand out there for you.
And it seems like a pretty simple, easy process, really.
It does, really. We take all the hard work out of that.
I just want to say something here, Chris, that Renee redid my website. And boy, oh boy, his service is really out of this world. And I cannot promote this man. He's just so amazing. His communication skills, you're never unsure where you're at with the process. So it's really a pleasure to know that I've got this professional man, Renee BRESSER, in my corner.
Oh, Janine, just stop it. But thank you.
And he's working on this big project for Explore ProTech by redeveloping their website. And I've seen some sneak previews and things. Holy moly, it's going to be next level. I can't wait for us to go live. Just love your work, buddy.
Thanks a lot. And on that ProTech website, it is really exciting. We're so close to launch. And if you really want to see what it looks like, you'll have to attend tonight's online speed networking event. And you might get the link to the new website. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Site's live.
Okay, so quickly, I don't know, how much time do we have? Do you guys want me to wrap?
Yeah, no, well, you talk amongst yourselves quickly. I want to go through the days because, I put it out there, so I get to choose. Freestyle rap.
Really? Is that how it's going?
I can't multitask and concentrate and say something intelligent and read at the same time.
I just had the whole rap song in my head now, and now you just took it out of my head. Poof, out.
Okay, so thank you to Somerville and to Lily and to Lucia and Sharon. Thanks for your comments and dares and questions. I'll be kind this time around. I'll think of something more creative for next one, but by all means, freestyle away.
This is going to be fun. Okay, hold on to your seats or your chair, whichever one. Here we go. Are you looking for a digital designer, a web designer, a hosting person, a graphic designer? Well, RENE from Craft Digital Design is your man. So launch your brand and call him today, RENE BRESSER. Something like that.
There we go. Well done.
Drop the mic. Awesome. Well done. I think we're going to make this a new show feature. This is our weekly day for Janine. I like that. Good job.
Thanks, man. I tried. So I just want to see the comments. Did I do what you asked? Please, this is first time I grow with you. So come on, ladies.
It's a bit hard. I'm not going to lie, to be gangster and do freestyle rap with mouse ears on, but you know, we do things differently here and we have a bit of fun. So I think that was very impressive. Well done, Janine. You can stay. You can come back next week.
I'm so happy now.
So guys, that was 40 minutes gone, done. Quick as that. I think we have to wrap up for now.
Yeah,
we wrapped with a wrap.
Oh, there's no medication, is there?
Dad jokes for the win. Okay, RENE, thank you for joining us on the show. I hope you had a lot of fun on the FBiz show.
We did. Thank you very much for having me. Really appreciate it.
Links are down below. Contact RENE. He will build that site. Now, honestly, please, just for me, please hire him to build something that's a little different and that would make him feel uncomfortable. I would love that. I just love that kind of thing. It's the mischievous side of me. Janine, should we go?
I think we should. You know, we need to work. We are entrepreneurs, so you know, yeah, just saying. Yeah. So thanks so much for listening and commenting and following us. You guys are absolutely amazing, and we can't wait for next week, Friday. Remember, every Friday at 10 a.m. GMT +2.
And we'll see you tonight at the Global Online Speed Networking event that is happening. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, link is down below. Go buy. And we'll see you there.
Bye, love. Hello, speed networking.
Lullaby. I should not sing. I have a good voice.
I suck.
Nothing worse than my singing.
Sorry.
Right. On that note,
are we wrapping it up now? We've been wrapping up for 10 minutes, Chris.
I know, this is getting awkward. Okay, bye. See you next week, Friday, same time, same place. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for buying your tickets for the online speed networking tonight. We'll see you there at 6 p.m. GMT +2. Cheers for you.
Cheers.